Hi. Today we're gonna paint the snowman. I'm gonna fix that there. And it's a new snowman. Before we were doing the red and green scarf, but the green and the red would sometimes touch and make brown, and I hated it. So changing it up. I know you can't see it, but you'll see it at the beginning. But it's a pencil drawing. Sometimes I use black marker, but I was worried when the white of his little face would have a black line right there. So I just went with pencil. But our colors are white, snowman face, background, with a tiny bit of blue and silver in it. Just a ton. I know it looks like a lot, but it's stuck to the side. But tiny bit, because we want our it to look like snow. So it's just a little bit of dirty. We're gonna make dirty white, like with a little bit of silver and blue, but not a lot, because then we won't be able to see our pencil line. That makes sense, right? And then our stick will be brown with a tiny bit of black. And our little nose is orange. And the leaves in his hat is green. And we'll put little red berries on it. And the last thing we do, because black paint likes to get in everything and make gray out of all your colors. So the last thing we'll do is a black hat, black eyes, black mouth. Okay? Oh, and our little bird's a little bit red. A little bit red, a little bit dirty black. Okay? Okay, so let's get started. We have to open our white first. Oh, paint brushes. We have 4. That's kind of messed up, but I like it split. But once it gets wet, it won't be split anymore. But it's a really big one. But big meaning when you smash a paintbrush, how big it is, right? If I put no pressure, I can make them real tiny if I'm delicate, right? But no, smush, real big. So there's big. She's a number 8. Then a medium. She's a number 6. And then another smaller number 4, and then a 2, right? They're two apart. And they're all rounds, which means when you smash them, they're round instead of being squares. But we're going to use all 4. But can you put them on your table in order so that you can use just one paintbrush, but the last color you have to use is red or ew. Okay. Oh, no, not the same paintbrush, because some things need to be tiny. So you'll want a tiny paintbrush, because when you push down on it, you don't want it so big that it leaves the pencil line. So a little bit small so you can just sneak up to that pencil line. Okay, so big paintbrush first. We'll do the background first. And we're just going to do half of it, like the top of his hat. This way, we'll do this guy. And then we'll do this guy. And then we're going to get it all wet around the bird. And then with just like a dirty little paintbrush, it won't be thick, we'll sneak up to bird. And if you get a little bit of the powdery, it's called dry brushing, a little bit of dry paint on the bird, you'll still be able to see the outline, because we paint the bird on top, right? But if there's a lot of paint on your paintbrush, then it might be too thick and it cover up your pencil, and then you go, I can't tell where the bird is, like that. So let's do this half first, and we get to learn outlining. Okay. So when you outline, we're gonna smash our paintbrush and push down on it, and it opens like that, right? Smash. Make it closer so you can see. But when I smash it, I'm gonna push paint like that, and paint's gonna squish out the top of the paintbrush, and just that one hair is gonna have paint on it, and that's what we stare, and we try to go. But if you go over the line a little bit, we're gonna paint the black hat on top, right? So a little bit on there won't hurt nothing. But we go smash, and we sneak up, and we just let one hair touch the pencil, and obviously I can paint the tip of that little thing back on there with green when I do that. And then I just click this, and I just want to, if I outline everything first, I protect it, and then it's easy just to fill it in with white paint. But a good outline protects your shapes, okay? So we'll just open our white paint. Let's open blue and gray too. Or in this case, silver, but it just looks gray. Oh, it's full. Or maybe I didn't need to fill up that much. And then pop open the gray and the blue so they're ready to go. I gave us way too much blue, just a ton of bit. So I need to get a lot of white. And if it drips a little, I just mush it in. It's fine. And I'm going to dunk it. Really a little drippy. I just tilt it like that. And this is going to be white paint on a white canvas. Hard to see, but maybe it'll be shiny. But I'm going to go smash. Now I'm going to sneak up. Let one hair touch the pencil. Oh, see that little bead of paint? I don't know if you can see the texture. And I don't have to go flatten that. It'll just dry flat. Oh, and I got an outline. See, it's shiny? But I have to do the rest of it. Remember, I go too fast when I'm in the studio by myself instead of in a class with you guys because you're not there to, I can't watch you to know when the next step is due. So you're going to have to put pause a lot. So now's a good time to push pause. Okay, dunk. Now let's go around this way. Oh, look, it's dripping. But it's okay, we're going to mush it in. And I'm going to go around. Okay. I smash the paintbrush and then I sneak down so that just one hair is touching them. Oh, I went on top of the pencil. Is that bad? No. When it dries, I'll be able to see it a little bit. There, all the way to the top of the hat. Shiny. Okay, now look, it's dripping. Is that an emergency? No, I'm just going to rub it. I'm just going to push it around. And you're just going to rub it around. And look how I don't get near the pencil at all now. Because I gave myself almost a whole 2-inch safety. And now it's all wet. Oh, you don't like that texture? Don't go back and smooth it. Aren't we going to ask blue? We're going to add a little bit of blue and gray to it. Then we'll smooth it. Okay? Okay. So how much blue? A lot. No. Calm down. It's a ton of bit. Because we could always add a ton of bit more. But you can't take any out. So let's sneak up to it and just barely touch it like a little poke. A little bit. Okay. And then I'm not going to put it in one place. Let's drop off little polka dots and then rub it in. And then we'll put silver and then rub it in. What am I saying? But okay, one there. There. Oh, it's going to be like baby blue. Look at it. It's prettiest when you run out of paint. Okay. And then a little bit of silver to give it that nice color. But this one I could get more, a little bit more. Right. Some. And then pokety. Oh, when you start to run out of paint is when she's prettiest. See where it was thick? Whatever. But as I run out, it's a real soft, pretty gray. Okay. And let's just avoid the pencil line for now. Just like with the bird, let's make a color over here near the edge. Right here. And then slowly sneaky, and sneak up to the pencil. Okay? It'll help us with our brain when we try to go near the bird. Okay? Let's try it. Oh, I wish I had more blue. I already wish. No. Wait. I'm enjoying it. Wait. I like it. Wait. I spoke too soon. Look at the color it's making. Okay. Okay. But look, I didn't touch the pencil line. I just look at my paintbrush. There's the color I made. It's in my paintbrush. Now I'm going to tiny little wiggles. Sneak it up to the pencil. It's my paint. It's the paint color's in my paintbrush. But I land in the color and push it just a little scoop. Oop. Got to go under his hat right there. A little bit of dirty paintbrush. Okay. Nice. Now I can smooth it. I wish I had more blue. Do you think I should add some? Like where maybe a speck. It's more gray. I did put more gray. See, I'm gonna remember that. Okay, a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna rub it in. Okay, it was a good call. And does the color have to be one special color? No, it's a snowy sky. But I do have a new color in my paintbrush. Let me sneak it up a little closer to the pencil. I got a little bit on my hat. Is that bad? No? I'm going to paint the hat. Smooth it, smooth it. Okay. Look at all the different versions of color I got. Is it one solid color? No. I got darker colors, medium colors, lighter colors. I like that. It's interesting to look at that way. Okay, and my paintbrush has a little bit of color in it. So let's not, when we're done, we're going to go get more white paint. When we get the white paint, don't stir. The white paint will get all dirty. But if you dunk it straight in, it'll coat it without making the white dirty. Watch. Dunk. But it's a little bit drippy. Okay. I'm holding it upside down so it doesn't drip. Now I can do this side. And we'll just go along. Oh, it'll show up better because it's a little bit dirty, right? Now I'm going to go smash. And then I'm going to sneak up. Okay, one hair does the out. Oh, it's already got color in it. We're going to add more color. Look how one hair the paintbrush is outlining. Ooh. I'm out of paint. I'm going to cry. No, I know where there's more. My cup. Poke. Right. I'm gonna jump over the stick. I don't want to hurt my stick. I'm gonna go meh and jump. Oh, I got it on her face. Wipe it like it's jelly. There, okay. And then jump. And then I'm just gonna go near the stick without touching it. Around the bird without touching it. Because we'll do the dry fuzzy, dry brush, where we push it a little closer. You'll see. I'm out of paint. Paintbrush is dry. More paint, poke. Now I could get all this wet without touching my stick. I didn't touch it, but I can go all the way to the edges. What about that corner? Do you need to push pause again? I support that. Okay, now more paint. Do I have to worry about the texture right now? No. We're going to add those other colors. Okay. I got near my bird, but I didn't touch my bird. Near my stick, but I didn't touch my stick. Okay, look how white that is. Let's make it cuter. So I lied last time. Was not enough blue, huh? So not as delicate. Maybe harder poke. Oh, and this is bigger. More area to put blue in. So a little tiny bit harder. Let's see what I mean by that. So I'm just gonna touch the bottom of the cup and pull it. That looks like the right amount. That should work, right? It's not as teensy as last time. Just a little bit more. Okay. We'll drop it off. Not near the bird though. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Till it turns powdery and see-through. Nice. Okay. That kind of looks good like that. But we're going to add some snowflakes. So, okay. And then a little bit of silver. Same amount. Just touch the bottom of the cup. Got it. Pew, 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 pew. I'm running out. This is when it's going to look good. When it's all dry. Okay. Who remembers from last over this side? We'll just rub it all in. Not touching our pencil yet. We'll sneak up to the pencil and just rub it in and make a new color. Look at the different versions. Oh, this one's coming out good. I did the right amount of blue that time. You see it? I was being too scared last time before. But now I can mix this in. But I'm not going to slow down. My bird. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, that looks really ratty. I can go drop off some on this side there. Okay, because it was too much on my paintbrush. Okay, now it looks terrible. Now we'll go back just for smoothness and make it smoother. Maybe some up and down gentle strokes. And I'm just smoothing the paint, petting it real soft. And I'm getting paint off my paintbrush too, because we're going to sneak up to our pet. Oh, I'm going near her face. Let me go slow and gentle. Is there paint in my paintbrush? There is. Let me go real slow and gentle. Land in the blue. Smash my paintbrush. Sneak, let one paintbrush. There. I did touch the pencil. Okay. Better. Let me keep going. Okay. Now I'm going to smooth it. Up, down, up, down, Smoothing. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Go off the page on the top. Ooh, look at the different versions of color. Some of it's more blues and softly. I do it softly because I don't have to push hard. I'm just changing the texture of the paint. The color's already nice. Ooh, I got some on the hat. I'm going to paint the hat black. I'm not scared. But guess what's in my paintbrush right now? The tiniest amount of paint. Look at, you can see, look at, there's almost no paint left. What a good chance to sneak up to my pencil, to my stick. Sneak. And I'm sneaking up to it so I can see the tip of the paintbrush. Wiggly, wiggle. Oh, what if I get a little bit of paint on the pencil? This paint is so dry, it's a little bit see-through. I'm going to get to the, oh, I got some on the bird. That's okay, because the red's going to go on top. It's a red bird. It's called a cardinal. But cardinals have black faces and black beaks. We're not doing that. That's a mess. Having done from experience, trying to paint it on my own. Okay, I got powdery paint. Oh, I got a little bit of paint on my bird, but I can still see my pencil, so I'm safe. Can I get closer to my hat? I can. Oh, I got a little bit on my hat. I did. Okay. Ooh, near the stick. All right, got it. And I like the texture. I'm just petting. Oh, it's starting to feel sticky. Because as it dries out, the feeling changes. It's not as soft and smooth. I know, it's sticky. Okay. Well, don't get any more paint, because guess what's in this paintbrush? The right amount of color. Just the powderiest powder. And we're going to put just a tiny bit, a little shadow right here along his hat. Right there. Under his hat. Like almost touching his eyebrows. Just dry and powdery. And might be on his cheek a little bit. Okay. And should I get more paint? No. Because we're going to paint white on top of this. I just want to add a little shadow. Okay. Oh yeah. Land on his forehead and sneak up to the pencil. Look how powdery. It's dry. Oh, I got some on his eyes and I don't even care. Look how see-through it is. Maybe a tiny bit on our tummy. There, okay. Dry, dry, dry. Look how dry. Perfect. Okay. Now we're all done with Giant Paintbrush. That was her only job. Oh no, she'll help us make our scarf too. Well, we'll see. We'll decide later. Okay, Giant Paintbrush down. Just put it on the table. And then we'll switch to, there's 3 more paintbrushes left. Itty bitty baby one. No, that's for the nose and the eyes. Too little. Not that one. Medium size one? No. The biggest one left. And we're going to paint her whole face white. But can we just do the little dry around the, pencil part? So we're just going to get some white paint. And there's no paint on it, right? I'm just going to dunk it. Ooh, it's dripping. And right on top of the blue we already did. I'm going to add, oh, she's dripping. This paint is new to me. My other paint was thicker. But I'm going to go smash. And I'm right on top of the blue. And it's going to make a lighter blue. Nice. And then let's get some more white. Uh-oh. I didn't do that careful thing. I can get some on there, but it has to be thin paint. Right? Ooh, I almost messed up. Oh, let me, can you hear it? Yeah, it's kind of dry. Yeah, that way I can still see pencil. Not thick. But what happens when I need to go get more paint? Well, maybe I just get less, because I just want to outline it by her cheek. His cheek. I don't know. I haven't met him yet. A smooth line. Now I can do the dry powder thing. Nice. Look at. Oh, yes. Push pause if you need to. Can you still see pencil? Because we didn't put it on very thick. Nice. Okay. Oh, her tummies. That's tummy too. It's underneath her scarf right there. We could do that. Just a little bit of paint. Okay, it's like a weird triangle. You see it, right? And then her tummy. Right on top of the dry we already did. Tummy. And it's see-through. Tummy. And I went right over that dry blue. Good job. Ugh. I need to clean my paintbrush. How do we clean a paintbrush? We lick it off? No. This is how I do it. So I don't use cups of water because it tends to make my paints even waterier and drippity. So I just go like this. I get open one paper towel. I put my paintbrush in the middle and I fold it over. And I pinch it really hard. And then I pull. And then she's completely clean and pointy. I know. Where'd all the paint go? It's hiding in there. And if I'm scared of it because I don't want to make a mess, I just crumple it a little. But I could use another spot. Maybe we do it again. Pinch, pull. There. Even cleaner and pointier. Okay, and now I can let this one rest. And we'll just put it on the table. Now find your itty bitty teeny tiny Just Born paintbrush. And we'll do his nose. What color's his nose? Right? So the most important part is to outline it with the smash, push the paint. Not a scribble. That'll make a furry carrot. We know they're not furry. So we'll pop it open. And we can dunk it real hard because orange is kind of see-through. So you can get a lot. Get a lot. It's like a disgusting amount, but you'll see. It won't even matter. And then I'm going to land inside the carrot and then sneak up to the pencil. So I land, because we know the whole inside of the carrot is orange. Smash. And then I sneak up, let one hair touch the pencil. I did high school kids and they just had to scribble because they had way more years of crayons and markers. I just want to listen to me. Okay. Uh-oh. I just did a smooth edge right there, right? Now let me land on that goober and push down till I touch the pencil and then push like a bulldozer. Should I go back and get that goober? Okay, there. Okay. Now the top is like a top of a triangle. Land on that glob of paint in the middle and push it up, point, and then bring it down. There. And once you have a good outline, I mean, you don't even have to go near the pencil anymore, right? So now we just, don't use the tip of your paintbrush. She goes, this kind of scratches it. Use the side of the paintbrush so you're smoothing. I'll show you. See, there's a little glob of paint on my paintbrush still left over, and I'm just going to gently pet it. And I'm going to use the side of my paintbrush, because watch what happens with the tip of the paintbrush. Scratch the paint right off. So I'm petting it with the side of my paintbrush, real gentle, smoothing. And I don't have to go near the edge at all. Good job. Okay, now I'm going to clean this. Lick it off. No? How if I just clean it like this? Fold it. Pinch it really hard and pull. Oh, cleaner and pointy. Let me do it one more time. Oh, yeah. And then, pink. There's a little extra in there. Oh, it looks like a duck foot. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the stick. And what colors are sticks? Why is that hair sticking up? There. Brown. But we have tricks because if we hold our paintbrush upside down and pull, we're going to run out of paint. Wasn't running out of paint your favorite part about the background when it got kind of powdery? Well, as you pull on your paintbrush, I'm going to hold it upside down like my paintbrush is on an elevator. I don't go like this. Smash. Look how big that is. The stick's too thick. But if I go like this, she'll ride on the tip, just on the edge. You know. So we're going to try to adjust, and then we'll put a teensy bit of black in it for a shadow. But I'll just click, and I can just duck it real hard. Because the beginning of the stick, where it sticks into the snowman, it's thicker. Like my arm's thicker, where it's attached to my body, all the way to tiny fingernails on the end, right? Thick to thin. So let's just do the thick part first. And we're just going to try to make it smooth. And I'm just going to smash my paintbrush, smash. So it's big. And then I'm going to push. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to hold it upside down and pull. I forgot. Oh, it got real skinny. Hey. It's way thick down here. Should I go up and down and pump it up and down? No. Let's just do it one more time and push this paint up. Smash. Push it up. Push the paint up. 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 You can only push up. Did it! Oh my God, that was hard. Okay, and there's a tiny bit of paint on my paintbrush. So I'm just gonna, as soft as I can, the softer you are with your paintbrush, the tinier it will be. I'm gonna do this. I'm barely touching it. I can barely even feel it. Watch. Touch. Pull. The ends are powdery. And then touch. Pull. Yes. Oh, there's still a little bit of paint on my paintbrush. I'm going to turn it over. And smash. Pull. Oh, okay. Look at it. It's not straight. Push up. Oh, I'm out of paint. Tiny speck more. I thought I was going to make it. Tiny speck more. Push up only. Push up only. There it is. Good job. Okay, now we can paint our leaves. And there's brown on my paintbrush. That's okay. Brown and green's kind of shadowy. I'm going to clean my paintbrush. Pinch, pull. Did you push pause a lot? Me too. When I watch these back, I have to push pause a lot. Okay, now I'm going to get green. And what if your leaves end up way bigger? Totally fine. Nobody's met these leaves before. If we go outside the line, as long as they have like little U's on the edges, it looks like holly. That's the kind of winter plant he put in his hat. Oh, and we painted over them, but the tips all have triangles right there. Okay, shall we try? What if I go over the line? It doesn't matter because the hat is black, so it doesn't matter this time. But I'm going to land in the leaf and push. Push. And I'm just keeping my... Oh, I went over a little bit. Am I mad? No. Look at that little point I got on that. I didn't even try. All right, then. Okay, now I can do this one. Because what's the last color we use? And just do a good outline. Filling in's the easy part. Whoop. Oh, this leaf is getting... Look how big she's getting. I'm way outside the lines. I don't care. As long as they have... Oh, those are M's. And they come to a point. The upside down one are M's, huh? Pointy top has a triangle tip. There. More paint. Oh, my leaf's getting bigger. I kind of made these smaller, knowing this might happen, but we learned on the nose how to do it perfectly. So if you still want to do that, I support that. Excellent skill to have. Nice. Well, they're empty. Can you just get a little paint like we did the orange nose and just give them a gentle wiggle? It looks lumpy, but what if we had a little bit of white to it? That'll be nice. And it looks lumpy, but I'm just going to get a tiny bit of white. You know, I don't want to contaminate my white, so I'm just going to get it from my lid. A little scoopy. Okay. And then give each one a little dash of white, like a blob. And then, oh, don't go near the edge. It's just for the leaf tummy. Just for the leaf tummy. You don't have, you already did the outline real good. This is just for the middle-y part and for smoothing. Nice. Okay. Now let's paint our bird. Pinch, did you push pause? You came back? Now I can do my bird. What color do we need? Red. And how do we outline with paint? Oh, I'm going to poke. I'm just going to, Oh, let me get closer. Too far away. I'm going to land inside the bird. Smash! So I can sneak up and let one hair touch the pencil and push. I ran out of paint. More paint. Oh, you know what? I'll save her beak. I know it's just a V there. And then I'll do it when I have less paint on my paintbrush too. And then rubby, whatever's left on your paintbrush. Okay, how do you, oh, pet. Now, how do you make a beak? It's a triangle on her side, right? Out, in, that's it. Nice. Let's put a little bit of white on her tummy. It'll be a little bit pink. Just on the bottom half of her tummy. So, oh, I'm going to use the lid again. I'm just going to put it on her tummy like that. And then, oh, just a little bit whiter on her tummy. Nice. Okay. Now we could do her, let's outline the hat. We could just outline the hat in black. We could do that. Okay, so I'm going to open my black. And who knows how to outline now? Everybody. And I'm just going to dunk it really hard because I have far to go. These are a lot of lines. So I'm just going to dunk it. And I'm going to start at the top. And I'm just going to go across the top. Uh-oh, the hat's on top of the sky, right? So you can totally go on top of that sky. Push. I ran out of paint. It got dry. Dunk it again. Load up your paintbrush and get more. And then land in the hat and push. Oh, I ran out again. More paint. See? She's so little, she can't hold very much paint. There. I did it. Here's the hard part. I gotta outline around my leaf. But what if I get a tiny bit of black on my green? The green won't change the black at all, so don't worry. I'm just gonna, I stay above the leaf the whole time and go smile, smile, big smile. There. More paint. And then smile, smile, smile. There. Does that mean the other ones are oh, wait. Where's the hat? On this side. I think if this is the line to that hat, it goes right here. Huh. That means this little whole circle is Blake. Okay. And then these are rainbows. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. I'm out of paint. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Nice. And how come I don't outline that? I'm painting a hat, not an outline. It's very confusing. Now I can outline his hat, the rim of his hat by a pencil. I'm out of paint. I did it. I did a good job. So I get nervous. Did you hear me hold my breath? You too? Okay, now the tiny paintbrush, and we'll do it 2 times. 1, push the black around, make it black. And then 2nd time, soft, just for the texture. So 2 times. 1 time, get rid of the white background on the hat, and then smooth it, okay? So, and it's just a little rubby, like if I land, and I just start pushing it around. And then when I get near the edge, I just slow down. And then, and then, so, oh, it looks dry and see-through. More paint. And then slow down near the edge. Okay. Small wiggles when you're near a line because you don't want to jump out of them. Yep. Okay. See, it's rough and bumpy. We'll smooth it later. Second time. 2 coats, right? 2 layers. Oh, look at these little things. Goodbye. Goodbye. I got it. Okay. Now I can do this. Push, push. Oh, slow down. Small, tiny wiggles. I'm near the edge. Okay. Try again. A ton of baby wiggles. Oh, did you see that? Turned to dry powder. Time for more paint. Slow down. I have to remind myself. Okay. My edges. Okay. And push pause whenever you need to, but I don't know if you can see how bumpy mine is and white pieces are still showing through. Now I'll do it with no paint. I'm just going to do it for texture and just pet it. But same rules apply. When I get near an edge, I slow down. You know, gentle, real soft. Like tickling a baby with a feather. Soft. Gentle. Oh, it came out way better when I smoothed it. Okay. Now, the other hat part. And when we do the hat part, this rim, don't go up and down. Your hand can't slam on the brakes going up and down. You'll fall out and hit his face. So the only way to protect his face is to go side to side like a windshield wiper. It's slower and annoying, but up and down your hand goes, whoops, and it's black paint, no fixing. So let's fill it in, just side to side, and then smooth it, okay? So we'll just go side to side, oops, side to side. Side to side. I can hear it when it gets drier. It makes a scratchy sound. Remember when I went over it with the blue? Fixing it. Do you know why the snowmen wear these big black hats? Because the fashion from when this time was popular was big, tall felt hats that men wore. And they were expensive. So you were fancy. Then there was a bowler hat that was just round instead of a top hat like that. It was round, and it was more fashionable for working people, like a baseball hat is now. It's called a bowler, a round felt hat. So nice. What else? Oh, did I forget to go back and smooth? 2 times, remember? So that was my blacking. Now I'm going to pet it real soft, side to side windshield wiper. Petting. Oh, got near the edge. Slow down. Okay, did it. Okay. What about that button on the bottom? That little round button? Let's practice on the button just like we were doing the eye. Let me show you. So you might have to lift up your painting a little bit and put it on top of the shelf of the easel. But I'm going to show you. Let me explain it first. So there's a circle, right? And we're going to sneak up to the edge. So you land your paintbrush right in the middle and go, oop, and it opens. But then you only have to push up until it touches the pencil and then make a rainbow. And then land in the middle again and push down and make a smile. Let's see. I'll show you. So I'm going to land in the middle, smash, and push up and make a rainbow. Then land in the middle and push down like a smile. We did it. And remember, these are lumps. These are not perfect circles. They're lumps of charcoal, right? To make a snowman. We don't have snow here, but that's how you do it. We're in California. We don't have the snow unless you go up in the mountains. But they're supposed to be a little piece of charcoal from the barbecue. Okay, now let's do these eyes. Hey, that one's not round. It's flat on the bottom. We'll have to sneak it down to the carrot and make a flat line. But we could do it. And then when we do the eyebrows, you don't go back and get more paint. Whatever paint is left over on your paintbrush just makes a powdery little eyebrow. You want to see? So here I go. I'm going to land in the circle. Smash. Now I'm going to push up until I touch the pencil. Rainbow. Then land in the middle and push down. Smile. Great. And don't get more paint because we can go over and do the other eye. Let's do the line on the top. So land in the eye and push down and flat. Nice. And then what's this one? Must be the land in the middle. Rainbow. And don't get more paint because you have powder amount of paint. You can put your little dashes for paintbrushes, just a little dry. Good job. Okay, now how about our smile? Remember when we made our sticks and we held our paintbrush up and we went and let it run out of paint? What if we land in the middle of the mouth and push up until it turns dry? And don't fix it. It'll make a pointy tip. Then land and get more paint and land in the middle. And then push up and make a dry powdery line. So first I have to get paint. I don't need a lot. I'm just going to touch it. And I'll show you. It's kind of magical. But I touch the middle of his mouth and watch me. Oh yeah. Softly. I'm going to balance on the tip of the paintbrush like the tip of a toe of a ballerina. And I'm just going to go push up. I'm running out of paint. I don't care. I'm running out of paint. I'm running out of paint. I'm doing it softer, 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 softer. It turned to powder. All right. Now I have to do the other side. Okay, I just get a little tiny bit of paint because I'm really hoping I run out of paint. Did I go back and fix it? Now I'm going to touch his mouth and go uphill. Running out of paint, softer, 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 barely touch it. Oh! Good job. He's looking cute, right? Okay, now we can make his scarf. And we have to switch paintbrushes. This one I could just put down. But remember medium paintbrush that painted the face? Not the giant paintbrush. But I can make the scarf and just go poke, 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 poke so it has a texture. Okay? So I'm just going to get red paint and I just stab it. And all of these pokes is for texture. So all these pokes makes a yummy texture. And I don't want to see the pencil, so I'm going to go over the line on purpose. Look at that yummy texture. Because it's all ready now. I just get more red. I just want to do my outline first. Ooh, it's dark where it's thick. And then I ran out of paint and the red got lighter. And over the sky. I'm just doing an outline first. Because filling it in is so easy. Pokety pokes. All right. I like it when it runs out of paint and it looks all dry and fuzzy. It's kind of fun. Well, if yours is bouncing up down, we gotta hold on to our paint and try to get away. There. That's our outline. Well, let's fill it in. Our scarf is empty. More paint. And pokety, 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 bye white. And I like that it's a little bit lumpy and not smooth. Because wherever the paint's a little thicker, it's a little darker. I like that. It's super fun. Whee! But that looks kind of boring. I got done before you, but that's all right. Yes, push pause. I just want to put a tiny bit of brown on it near the bottom half, so it looks a little bit shadowy. Yeah, a little bit of brown, just a little bit. I'm just gonna drop it off like some boogers along the bottom there, and then mush them in. And it should make it, when it dries, it'll be a darker red along the bottom. Smushy, 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 smushy. You can't see it because she's not dry yet, but she darkens when she dries, the brown. And it's just on the bottom part of the scarf. Good job. I don't have my glasses on. I kind of messed up this eye. Try it again. I don't have my glasses, so I couldn't see the pencil. And then when I got in a different light, I went, oh, I see what I did there. Okay, I did it. Okay, you know what we could do, too? We could put little red beads. But instead, and you know they're round. You know what else is round? My fingerprint. It's round. But we'll put 3 little circles right in the middle, berries. But you can't rub it in. We're just going to go touch. How many? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But I don't 5. Oh, okay. It only works if the paint is thick. There. Little stamps. Good job. Should I lick off my finger? No. Good job. Good job, you guys. All done. So pretty. If I had another paintbrush, oh, we have a medium paintbrush left. Maybe when I do it with the class, I'll have 2 little ones. We never used medium. I'll use 2 little ones, so we have 1 clean one left to make snowflakes. But for right now, I'll just use this one, and you guys will use the tiny one. But to make a snowflake, you go like this. You put a dot in the middle, boop, and then we're going to make a little sparkly star. You flick it up, you touch it, and scratch at it, and push it up, and push it down, scratch. Now I have to go to the right, scratch, oh, scratch. But you can't go across. You have to always land in the middle, so you have pointy ends. Now we do the corners. And then you just put a little poke on the ends, and those are snowflakes. Not cool. And we could put a couple. So I land in the middle and push up, down, out, out, corner, 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 pockety, 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 pockety. Ooh, dry paintbrush ones are cute too. They look invisible. Up, out, out. I'll make this one babyish. I'll just use smaller pokes. And then one over here. Ooh, I like the ones when I'm running out of paint. It's real powdery. And a few little pokey pokes for snow falling. Poke, 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 poke. We might make snowflakes, or we might just put dots. I don't know. Okay. Good job. Did you guys like how that came out? Are you proud of yourself? Good job. Yay!